Have you ever had a terrible day, and then someone just said, "Thank you," or "Take care," okay? And suddenly your whole day turned around. You didn't expect it, you didn't ask for it. But that small act of appreciation meant everything. In a world that's racing forward, where everyone's busy chasing deadlines, dreams, or just the next cup of coffee, one of the most powerful and rare gifts we can offer is genuine appreciation. And it doesn't have to be grand. Even the tiniest expression of gratitude can create waves of inspiration, healing, and hope. Today, let me remind you, there is power in appreciating others in every little way. Why appreciation truly matters. Many of us grew up in environments where appreciation was reserved only for big achievements, graduations, promotions, weddings. We celebrate the milestones. But what about the everyday efforts? The mother who wakes up early to cook for the family, the janitor who cleans the restroom so others can be comfortable, the friend who listens silently when you just need to vent, the co-worker who always meets deadlines without complaint. They deserve appreciation. But we often stay silent, thinking they're just doing what they're supposed to do. But what if we flipped that mindset? What if we chose to become people who notice and say something good? Little acts, big impact. You don't have to write poems or make dramatic speeches. True appreciation is about noticing the little things and saying something kind about them. When you appreciate someone even for something small, you're saying, "I see you. I recognize your effort." That simple act creates emotional connection. Whether it's with family, friends, or strangers, appreciation bridges the gap and strengthens trust. It also encourages good behavior. Appreciation is like sunlight for the soul. If you want positive habits to grow, recognize them. When you thank your child for telling the truth, they're more likely to keep being honest. When you appreciate your colleagues' teamwork, they're more motivated to support again. It's simple psychology, backed by love. And finally, appreciation changes you too. It trains your mind to look for the good instead of the bad. Instead of complaining, you begin to compliment. Instead of resenting, you begin to recognize. And a grateful heart is a peaceful, joyful heart. Why do we struggle to appreciate? We all know appreciation is important, but we often don't do it. Why? We take people for granted. The more consistent someone is in our life, the more we tend to overlook them. We assume our partner, friend, or parent already knows how we feel. But the truth is, silence can be misunderstood as indifference. So don't make people guess whether they matter. Tell them to. Pride and ego get in the way. Sometimes we believe that showing appreciation makes us vulnerable, that it gives the other person too much credit. But that's just ego talking. It takes strength and humility to lift others up. 3. We're not used to it. Many of us didn't grow up in homes where appreciation was common. Maybe no one said, "I'm proud of you" or "Thank you for your effort." But you can change that. You can be the one who starts a new culture of kindness, recognition, and open love. How to appreciate others in everyday life. You don't need a special occasion to show appreciation. Here are powerful, practical ways to make it a habit. 1. Say it when you feel it. Whenever you think something positive about someone, say it. "I admire how you handled that situation. Thanks for listening to me. That meant a lot." Don't hold back the good. You never know how much someone needs to hear it. 2. Send a message or write a note, a short text saying, "I appreciate you," can lift someone's entire week. Even better, a handwritten note. It shows you took the time. No one forgets a heartfelt message that says, "You matter." 3. Be specific. Don't just say, "Good job." Say, "Why? Great job organizing that meeting. You kept everyone engaged and on track. I admire how patient you are with your kids." That's not easy. Specific praise proves that you're really paying attention. 4. Appreciate people publicly. If you have the chance to affirm someone in front of others, do it. Public appreciation can uplift not just one person, but the entire group. Just make sure it's sincere. 5. Be present and listen. Sometimes appreciation is less about words and more about present. When you give someone your full attention, you say, "You're worth my time. I see you. I value you." The ripple effect of appreciation. Let me share a real story. There was a man who rode the same bus every day. Each morning, he would thank the driver, not just a quick thanks, but a sincere, "Sir, I appreciate how you drive. Stay safe." Weeks turned to months. One day the bus driver said, "Sir, I was planning to quit. I thought no one cared. But every time you thanked me, it reminded me that I still matter." That's what appreciation does. It saves people. It gives them a reason to keep going. You never know what someone is going through. Your kind words might be the light they've been desperately looking for. Final words. The legacy of appreciation. At the end of your life, people may forget what you owned. They may forget your job title or how many followers you had, but they will remember how you made them feel. Did you uplift them? Did you encourage them? Did you appreciate them? Let that be a legacy, not one of perfection, but of appreciation. Because the people who change the world aren't always the loudest, the richest, or the most famous. They're the ones who consistently notice the good in others and said something about it. So live a life of noticing, a life of gratitude, a life of appreciation. And in doing so, you'll not only lift others, you'll lift yourself.